Hi everyone. Earlier this week, I posted something from Experience Life magazine called The Happiness Curve. And what it discussed was this natural curve in life where when we're younger, we're on this upward, more uh, excited, energized type of feeling as we enter into the workforce or whatever path our life takes us. And then at some point, it begins to level off, and we might meet with some frustration or bump up against some obstacles. And then as we reach that retirement age, we once again, become energized uh, and looking for a new mission in life. And basically, it was focusing more on the 50 plus crowd that uh, are starting to think about the retirement years and what we can do in our post retirement life. Uh, Many times people are viewed as being old, they're not useful any longer, and they're just waiting to die once they reach that retirement years. But the point of that article was that no, this is not the case. Uh, a lot of these people are looking for ways that they can still contribute to society. And I guess there was a call to action in there. That was saying that we need to offer people in the retirement years, uh, opportunities at mentorship or uh, activities that they can do that would be for the betterment of society. I'm going to talk today about that. This is definitely true. I'm in within that category, and I've experienced this happiness curve as I'm now getting ready to exit the fire service. But I want the younger people out there that may be listening or that this reaches uh, to also think about uh, this happiness curve. You might hit that plateau quickly, maybe only a few years into uh, your chosen career. And I'm going to give you an example of somebody who did just that. And it's somebody I work with professionally. It's an acupuncturist, and she is probably only in her mid 20s, maybe a little bit older than that. Uh, her initial career was as nursing, and she still is a nurse, but not practicing, I don't believe. And she was assigned to a pulmonary unit in a local Chicagoland area hospital. After a year or so, she decided this is something that is not for me. I would rather help people or not treat them, but help them from a preventative standpoint versus a reactionary, where somebody already has chronic illness and disease. They ended up in her floor, and that she just probably felt a little bit stifled by that. So she left nursing and went to school to become an acupuncturist, and that's what she's doing full time. And again, this is somebody that's younger, and they're seeing that now, and my hat's off to her that she recognized early on that she wanted to do something for, in her perspective, was a little bit more fulfilling than uh, the practice of nursing. Uh, at some point in my about halfway through my career, I started thinking, well, when I reach retirement, I really don't have that many skills outside of doing firefighting that I could continue post retirement. And one day I was just watching this no longer sitcom on TV, and one of the uh, characters was an acupuncturist. So I began just uh, surfing the internet and found my way to holistic health practices. And I enrolled in the American College of Healthcare Sciences and walked away with a diploma in holistic health practice and a certificate in wellness consulting. After that, I had the opportunity to become a personal trainer through my fire department and got a job working in a rec center. And this is something that I'm going to continue to do post retirement. I mentioned last week that I also want to do some volunteer work with an equine therapy program. So even though I hit that plateau at some point, and I did in my fire service career, I was able to go on this upward swing now on this happiness curve, and I'm embracing the retirement that's about to come in about a month and a half for me. And again, it's possible for everybody to do this. Look at what you want to do. If you're hitting that plateau early in your life, then think about this. I'm going to also include a link to a story from columnist Heidi Stevens that talks about a young woman who started a company called Yoga Gardens, and it's very inspiring to me. And sometimes I say, when I grow up, I want to be like somebody like that. Uh, Again, a young person who's giving back early on in her working life, her young adult life. So uh, think about this. Think about your own happiness curve and where you're at, and you too may find a more fulfilling journey or a continuation of the journey that you're on now. Until next time, take care and be well on this Wisdom Wednesday.